Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This year, you have the chance to do something extraordinary. You have the opportunity to set the tone for your life, to redefine what success looks like for you, and to step into the best version of yourself. I'm not here to give you a lecture. I'm here to ignite a fire in your soul. So, you see, too often we wait. We wait for the perfect time, the perfect situation, the perfect sign. But let me tell you, there is no perfect time. The time is now. The moment you decide that you are worth the effort, that your dreams are valid, and that your goals are within your reach, that's when the magic happens. Your past does not define your future. This is a truth that, when fully embraced, can change the trajectory of your life. Too many people live with the weight of their past mistakes, failures, or missed opportunities. They allow those moments to create a narrative of limitation, convincing themselves that they are not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to achieve their goals. But let me tell you something. Your past is not a prison, it's a classroom. Every failure, every setback, every regretful decision, it was all preparing you for what's to come. Those moments weren't meant to break you, they were meant to teach you, to refine you, to give you the resilience you need to move forward. Life has a way of testing you, but those tests don't define you. What defines you is how you respond, how you rise, how you decide to let go of the narrative that says you're stuck. Imagine if some of the most successful people in history allowed their past to hold them back. Oprah Winfrey, who grew up in poverty and faced numerous obstacles, could have accepted her circumstances as her destiny. But she didn't. She used her struggles to fuel her purpose. The same applies to countless others who refuse to let their yesterdays dictate their tomorrows. And so the question is not, what have I done, but rather, what will I do now? Every morning you wake up, you're given a new chance to rewrite your story. Don't let the pain of the past rob you of the joy, opportunities, and triumphs of the future. You are not your mistakes. You are your potential, your effort, and your decision to move forward. Starting today. Discipline beats motivation. Let's talk about why this is a game changer for achieving your goals. Motivation is fleeting. It's that rush of energy you feel after hearing an inspiring speech or reading a powerful quote. It gets you started, but it doesn't last. That's where discipline steps in. Discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward long after the motivation fades. It's the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. Think about anyone who has achieved greatness: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or leaders. They didn't get there because they felt motivated every single day. They got there because they showed up day in and day out, regardless of how they felt. Discipline turns your dreams into reality because it prioritizes consistency over emotions. It doesn't care if you're tired, stressed, or uninspired. It simply requires you to commit to the process. Now, here's the truth. Discipline isn't easy. It requires sacrifice. It might mean waking up earlier, saying no to distractions, or pushing through discomfort. But the rewards are worth it. Each small disciplined action compounds over time, creating unstoppable momentum. And the best part, discipline builds confidence. Every time you honor your commitments, you prove to yourself that you're capable of achieving what you set out to do. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. There will be days when you stumble. But discipline isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up and continuing to move forward. When you embrace discipline, you stop relying on fleeting motivation and instead cultivate a mindset that can overcome any obstacle. With discipline, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The company you keep matters. This is one of the most overlooked but crucial truths about success and personal growth. You are in many ways a reflection of the people you surround yourself with. Their attitudes, values, habits, and beliefs influence you more than you might realize. That's why it's essential to choose your circle wisely. Imagine trying to achieve a dream while constantly being around people who doubt you, discourage you, or dismiss your efforts. That negativity seeps into your mindset, making it harder to stay focused and confident. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by people who inspire you, challenge you, and believe in your potential, their energy lifts you up. They push you to dream bigger, work harder, and stay committed even when the road gets tough. Think of it like this. If you're walking on a journey with a heavy backpack, the people around you can either help lighten the load or make it heavier. The choice is yours. Evaluate your relationships and ask yourself, are these people adding value to my life? Are they helping me grow, or are they holding me back? Empower, and empower. This doesn't mean you need to cut ties with everyone who doesn't align with your goals, but it does mean being intentional about who you allow to influence your life. Seek out mentors who have walked the path you're trying to take. Build friendships with people who share your ambitions and values. And don't underestimate the power of removing toxic influences. Those who constantly criticize, belittle, or drain your energy. The right circle of people will not only support your dreams, but also hold you accountable to them. They'll celebrate your wins and stand by you during setbacks. Surrounding yourself with the right company is not just a choice, it's a strategy for success. Faith without work is dead. It's a simple yet powerful truth. Believing in your dreams, in your potential, in the possibility of success is essential. Faith is what gives you hope and the vision to see beyond your current circumstances. But faith alone is not enough. Without action, it's just wishful thinking. You can pray, hope, and dream all you want, but if you're not putting in the effort to turn that faith into reality, you're leaving your potential untapped. Think about a farmer who has faith that his crops will grow. He believes in the harvest, but what happens if he doesn't plant the seeds, water the soil, or pull the weeds? His faith, no matter how strong, won't yield results without his work. The same principle applies to life. Faith sets the stage, but work is what brings the vision to life. Action is what transforms belief into results. It's the late nights, early mornings, and sacrifices you make in pursuit of your goals. It's showing up even when you're tired, frustrated, or uncertain. It's about taking that first step and then the next, trusting that your efforts will pay off. And the beauty of this process is that your actions amplify your faith. The more you work toward your goals, the more you start to see progress. And that progress strengthens your belief. There's no magic shortcut to success. You can't simply wish your way to the top. But when you combine faith with consistent effort, you become unstoppable. You're not just waiting for things to happen, you're making them happen. Remember, faith gives you the dream, but work gives you the power to achieve it. Don't just believe in what's possible, act on it. Every step forward is a step closer to your breakthrough. Celebrate progress, not just perfection. This is a mindset shift that can change how you approach your goals and ultimately your life. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, deserves recognition. That's because progress means you're moving forward. It means you're trying, growing, and improving. Imagine climbing a mountain. If you only focus on reaching the summit, you might miss the beauty of the journey, the milestones you pass along the way, and the strength you're building with every step. Progress is what keeps you going. It's what fuels your momentum and reminds you that you're capable of achieving more. When you celebrate your progress, you're giving yourself the encouragement to keep pushing even when things get tough. You're acknowledging that effort and persistence matter just as much as the outcome. But let's be honest, progress isn't always pretty. Sometimes it's messy, slow, and filled with setbacks. That's okay. Progress doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency and determination. It's about getting up one more time than you fall. It's about learning from your mistakes and using them to move forward. So don't wait for the finish line to celebrate. Celebrate the first step, the small victories, and the lessons learned along the way. Reward yourself for showing up, for trying, and for believing in your ability to grow. Progress is proof that you're on the right path, and every bit of it is worth celebrating. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Fear is a liar. It's the voice in your head that whispers doubts, plants insecurities, and convinces you that you're not good enough. It tells you to play small, to stay in your comfort zone, and to avoid risk at all costs. Fear thrives on the unknown and feeds on your hesitation. But here's the truth. Fear is not real. It's a story you've created, a narrative designed to protect you from failure, rejection, or discomfort. And while fear may feel powerful, it only has as much control as you allow it to have. Fear will try to stop you before you even begin. It will say, what if you fail? What if you're not ready? What will people think? But what fear doesn't tell you is that behind every what if lies the possibility of greatness. What if you succeed? What if you grow stronger, wiser, and more capable with every challenge you face? What if the thing you're most afraid of is the very thing that will change your life for the better? You can't let fear dictate your decisions. The best way to overcome it is to act. Take the first step, even if your hands are shaking and your heart is racing. With every action, fear loses its grip on you. The more you face your fears, the more you'll realize that most of them were nothing but illusions. The greatest achievements in life are often found on the other side of fear. Those who dare to face it head on are the ones who discover their true potential. Don't let fear rob you of your dreams or keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. Feel the fear if you must, but don't let it stop you. Take control, take action, and watch fear shrink in the face of your courage.